So during E3, we got a lot of Sonic Forces news, but I think the biggest piece of news that all the fans have been talking about is Shadow the Hedgehog in Sonic Forces and what the hell he is doing there. So in this video today, I'm going to be, I guess, speculating why Shadow's in the game and what his possible true motives are. So without further ado, let's just get straight into this video. So to start off, I think you should all forget everything to do with gun and everything. I think Sega are totally just leaving that behind. Don't think we're going to get any mention of Shadow with gun or anything like that. So I think you should totally be forgetting that. I think for starters, Shadow has just been taken from time by Infinite, the new villain of the game. I think he's just been taken from some like alternate timeline or something like that, and he's just been like put into this new timeline where Eggman has won, and he's just going to be some villain for Sonic to beat. But other stuff could also happen too. Like that's the simple route they could go, or they could actually like really make this interesting, because Shadow can obviously use chaos control, so he can time travel himself. So he could totally be like not actually evil, but trying to find out what's happening, because in the older games he's not like evil or good, he's just like on the middle ground. Sometimes he'll be good, sometimes he'll be like sort of bad, but he's usually on the middle ground. So it's kind of weird to see him, at least from the trailers, seeming to be evil for some strange reason. So he could totally just be like on the hero side, trying to find out what the hell's happening, why the world's being taken over, all that stuff. And at the end he could totally just join Sonic and be like, screw you Infinite, and just beat the hell out of Infinite. That'd be sick. That's pretty ambitious though. That's a really ambitious story, and to be honest, I don't think Sega or Sonic team are gonna go for something like that, even though it'd be sick as hell, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he's just back due to fan feedback. The fans really wanted Shadow back. He's not had a major role in a long time. In Sonic Boom, he was literally there for 5 seconds, and then he wasn't in the game again until the very end for another 5 seconds. So I think due to fan feedback, he's in the game as a villain, and he's also the first villain, like in Sonic's Park Avenue stage, which is probably the first or second stage of the game. He is at the end of the modern Sonic stage, so he's probably one of the really early boss fights, which is kind of weird. I would have thought it would be like Zavok or someone, but no, Shadow's the very first boss fight. So what could totally happen is Sonic beats Shadow, Shadow realizes that what the hell's happening, why is he evil, and then he just joins Sonic. Or this is another weird theory, they could be mind controlled. Infinite could totally be like, he's got these weird cube things, he could totally be like mind controlling these villains, these characters, to doing whatever the hell he wants, and that is why Shadow could be evil. So I could totally see that working too, but in the end I really just think it is just going to be Shadow's evil because he was taken from another time. He's just evil for no reason. Sadly, I don't think Sega are going to explain it. I think they're just going to be like, oh, Shadow's evil, defeat Shadow, yay, Shadow the Hedgehog, he's in the game, everyone buy the game, buy the game. Sadly, yeah, that's sadly what I do think, but I won't just assume that's going to happen. I'm gonna hope for the best, but not have too high expectations for the story with Shadow at least, because there are the other characters too, which I will not talk about in this video, may save them for future videos. But for this video, I think Shadow is just going to be the first boss. He's going to be there just because the fans wanted him, and yeah, I think that's pretty much the only reason he's in the game. I don't think he's going to have like a super duper in-deep story or anything. To be honest, I think he's going to be forgotten about, like literally maybe after the first or second zone of the game. I think you're just going to beat him, destroy him, they'll show a little cutscene with him, and then boom, he's gone. Unless he turns good and then he actually speaks to you in the levels like all of the other characters do, which is amazing. I love that feature in the game. But yeah, that's pretty much what I think of Shadow in Sonic Forces. that is what I think is going to happen. I don't think we're getting a crazy story. I think it's going to be incredibly simple, bare bones. So yeah, let me know what you guys think is going to happen with Shadow. Do you think he's going to have like a super, like duper storyline or something? Do you guys have some like really wild theories on what's going to happen with Shadow? Or are you in the same boat as me and think it's just going to be something really simple, like Sonic Generations, or he's just evil because he's evil? So yeah, thank you for listening to this video guys, and I will catch you later.